gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Audra Wilson, and I'm the president and CEO of the Schreiber Center on Poverty Law. You can visit us at www.povertylaw.org. Hey, cousins. Now it's time for the Family Meeting News.
I'm Michelle Peltier, and here's what we're following on the Family Meeting. Happy Easter and Passover for those who practice, by the way. Walmart will close its Matson Fulfillment Center and lay off 111 employees by May 29th, the company said in a March 27th filing with the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. Employees were notified February 25th of the closure and offered the opportunity to transfer to nearby facilities or other Walmart locations nationwide. More than half of the facility's employees were reassigned to other Walmart locations as of this past Thursday. While more than 111 layoffs were initially planned in February, that number decreased as workers were transferred. Federal immigration agents have directly violated Illinois law at least 5 times by entering or waiting outside county court buildings in Chicago to make arrests. Out of 5 instances reported since the end of February, 3 people have been arrested. Illinois passed the Court Access, Safety, and Participation Act in December, outlawing civil arrests by federal agents in courthouses in the state. Immigration agents have entered or stood outside Cook County court buildings at least 5 separate times within the month-long span, with 4 instances reported outside the domestic violence courthouse, leading to 2 arrests on February 27th and March 10th. The targeting of the domestic violence building in particular could endanger victims seeking justice in cases of gender-based violence. Saks Fifth Avenue, one of the Magnificent Mile's longtime luxury anchors, is set to close its 7-story store at 700 North Michigan Avenue in May. Even with store closing discounts, individual items still cost more than $100, with many priced in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Saks' exit from Michigan Avenue underscores how the traditional department store model that long defined the Mag Mile is shifting toward retailers that are more specialized, experience-driven, and appeal to younger shoppers. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Fanbase, Threads, TikTok, Spoutable, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Also, subscribe and follow our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook channels to view us live when we're on the air. You can also listen to a repeat of the show every Tuesday on WARRradio.com, 1520 AM, or 103.5 FM, where North Carolina comes to listen. We'll be right back.
Hey, Family Meeting cousins. As you know, we've created a Patreon Family Meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the Family Meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
Hello, I'm Michael Hinton, assistant principal from Paul Revere. Go Raiders, and I listen to the Family Meeting.
This is J.B. Pritzker, Democratic candidate for governor. Thanks for joining us on the Family Meeting.
Welcome to the galactic headquarters of the Family Meeting, y'all. It is Family Meeting time. I'm your boy, E. Grab your phones and find us on social media. Like, subscribe, and follow all the places Michelle mentioned. And I heard you. What was that? Yes, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a miracle.
I didn't actually. I just said I did.
See?
Yeah. Those places, go there.
What's the point of doing that?
Hey, man, I'm just reminding them of what you said, whatever you said. Thank you for that. Visit those places because that's where the conversation continues when we're not here. You're going to want to participate in that. Yeah, and also be sure to visit the webpage, tfmradioshow.com, tfmradioshow.com. That's T for the, F for family, M for meeting. radioshow.com. I did it for him today. See, I did that because I don't like
I've never heard you do
acronyms.
that. I know you don't.
Acronyms, you know, I try to help you out a little bit. That's the kind of guy I am. You'll find archived broadcasts and our music playlist there, and a link for the live video of this broadcast going on right there, right now. TFMradioshow.com. While you're visiting, make sure to mash the button to become a patron. For as little as $5 a month, you can help us stay on the air. Do that for me, will you? TFMradioshow.com. Michelle, thank you so much for the news.
Yep.
That's right. And the social media links. And the space shuttle cockpit controlling everything is our favorite retired porn star, Bobby Longstroke.
Devin.
Bobby Longstroke.
My boo, Devin.
Checka, wow, my man. If you call today, you'll get a chance to talk to him yourself.
Ooh.
Bobby Longstroke's on the phones today, y'all. The number is 773-763-9278. 773-763-9278. It's the number. Yeah, say hi to Bobby Longstroke.
Devin. Devin
Yes,
is his name.
His mother gave him that name. I get that too, but, you know. Yeah, do that for me, will you? Hey, Michelle, happy Easter and all that stuff. Did
You
you? Can
too.
everybody see your little flower, your little weed? Your
You can see it on the camera. It's a lily. It's an Easter lily.
There you go.
It's very fragrant.
Why you say it like that?
Because you're like that little flower, like it's an Easter lily. I feel judgment.
I bet you do. I bet you do. This microphone's not as long as it used to. Used to be able to. I could sit back in my chair.
Well, it's
Now I
because they're
can't.
stuck to the.
This is
they
the
were
raggedy
higher.
ass rust bucket. That's what it is. You still got the same mic. I can't. This mic over here,
It
man.
doesn't. I know.
I got to lean in. My posture's bad trying to talk on this thing. Wow.
What are you gonna do?
I know. What will you do? I was literally just sitting here thinking because we came into WCPT studios today to do the show for Michelle's convenience. Long story.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You betcha. And so I was literally sitting here as I was contemplating all these damn buttons in here, trying to remember what they do.
Aren't they different now, though?
No, they're all the same, but I mean, they're actually literally all the same, but they move the computers around in here. So, yeah. Well, anyway, that happened. And so I took a moment there, and I do this typically, but I'm not as deliberate about it typically, to think about, okay, what are we going to talk about?
Oh.
Yeah. I do put some thought into it like a minute before.
Oh, yeah. So
I
you
turned
didn't
it-
have time to because you're looking at all the buttons.
I'm
Is
looking
that
at
what
all the
you're
damn
saying?
buttons in here and trying to make the damn computers work. Bobby Longstroke was a big help in here.
As he always is.
Yeah. His side gig
He's
is doing
the man.
His side gig is fixing stuff when he's not out there on set. Right?
Or doing his karate.
That's right. The dojo. Sounds like a made up word too, by the way. Hey, Devin, who are those guys who were on before us too, man?
Yeah.
You know who those guys were? He'll come in and tell us eventually.
Is he in there?
I think so.
The sign makes me angry.
Yeah.
I can't see in
you
there.
Can't see nothing, yeah. So while I'm thinking, I'm listening to these guys too, so it's like distracting. But I'm like, yo, these are some really, really woke white dudes. I presume they're white.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If they're not, it's the don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe black dudes. But
No, they're white, I think. Yeah,
you know this for sure?
pretty much.
You
yeah,
don't know. You
pretty
just
sure.
be making stuff up as you go. Just make it up as you go.
This from the man who doesn't know what he's going to talk about until 2 minutes
That's right.
before the microphone comes on.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
I ain't making nothing up though, like you are.
I'm not making it
You
up.
little boogeyman. But so I was thinking to myself, this has really been a throw something at the TV weekend for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, starting on Friday, you saw the height of white male privilege with this boy Gino or whatever his name is. Did you see the game and all that stuff? You
No.
didn't? Oh, Michelle.
I'm sorry.
You out there cultivating your plants? That's what
It was
you were doing?
Holy Week. I was
don't
in
know what that means.
church.
You can't watch TV on Holy Week?
I was in church.
That's what they do to y'all? Lock y'all up in church?
You
on
make
Holy
it sound like it's a bad
Week?
thing.
Something's been done to you. Yes. So this guy, Gino, or whatever his name is, he's the head coach of University of Connecticut. He messed around and came into the Final Four with an undefeated UConn team, women's team, right?
Yeah, Tiffany was telling me about this earlier. Yeah, I missed
Yeah.
it. She sent me some stuff, but I was too busy to look
Too
at
busy
it. But
being
yeah.
in Holy Week. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's busy. Busy. Right. Busy.
I feel judgment.
I bet you do. So he messed around and came in the odds favorite, the overwhelming favorite to win the game, and messed around and lost to a black woman.
It seems like it made him a bit angry.
Yikes!
I mean, publicly angry.
Oh my God! So in the NCAA tournament, they have a habit or a practice of interviewing the coaches during the timeout sometimes. Mm-hmm. And so you could see in the third quarter he was belly aching about, oh, those girls, they're awfully physical. We had 6 fouls called on us, and they're beating the hell out of us.
Oh, he said he was actually during what was
during
that like
the game.
halftime?
That's like the third quarter he was doing this.
Oh,
Right?
He just showed his booty.
Oh my God! And so naturally, most of the girls on UConn are white girls.
Sure.
Right, or light skinned girls. And the girls from South Carolina are South Carolina girls.
Yeah.
You get your gullah capes. You know what I mean?
What?
And so I remember watching him on, and I was thinking,
That was awful.
"See, you a whining ass dude, man. What you whining about, man? Play ball, man." As a ball player, I'm like, yo, you don't do that, man. On the playground, we kick you off the court for that kind of chat. Like, y'all being rough. You're being rough. What do you mean, punk? So at the end of the game, and he also said in that timeout, he said that Dawn Staley was using language that he couldn't say on TV, even though he just used a word on television.
Oh, no.
He said they're beating the S out of us. Then he said she's using language that I don't want to mention here. That's what he did.
So how long has he been a coach for this particular team?
225 years or something like that. I don't know. He's been there forever. I mean, he's like one of the winningest coaches, if not the winningest women's basketball coach.
What a sore loser, though.
Oh, my God. And then he rolled up on Dawn as the clock was running out and waved his finger in her face. And she said, listen, I will beat your ass.
I love her so
Oh, my
much.
God. She said that to this dude. So he said in the timeout that one of his team's jersey was ripped because of a foul. Well, it turns out she ripped it herself. So it wasn't because of the South Carolina girls. And so then he started complaining at some point to somebody off the mic that Dawn hadn't shook his hand before the game. And then they ran the tape, and she did. So this is a white dude who can't take losing and lives in a culture that doesn't teach him how to deal with situations where he isn't number one, where he didn't prevail when a black woman's involved.
Well, but he's not. They didn't make it to number 1 undefeated, did they?
Yeah, they were undefeated.
Oh, they were?
UConn was undefeated until he met Dawn. Until Dawn came up on him.
But he's lost before.
In
Games.
years past.
Right.
But not this year.
So let me ask you a question. How many men, in terms of coaches for the women, how many men, or what's the percentage of male coaches?
What, I look like a data keeper?
I mean, but you
What I
have
look
an
like?
idea, don't you?
No, I have no idea. Not a
I'm
clue.
asking the question because if he's lost before and there are other female coaches, then he's had to have this situation before in another form.
Well, I think it was a confluence of circumstances. He came in the overwhelming favorite. His team was undefeated. They had lost all season long.
Yeah.
And South Carolina was an underdog. And they came and they beat them by like 16. I mean, they beat them.
Yeah.
So he was upset. And at the end of the game, the same dude that complained that Dawn hadn't shook his hand before the game, he walked off the court without shaking her hand.
Of course.
So then he put out this little weak ass written apology that I'm sure it was the social media backlash made him do it.
Oh, for sure.
And he didn't
because I
even
saw
mention-
stuff everywhere. I didn't know what was happening, but I saw her name coming across for days.
You'll notice in his apology though, he doesn't mention Dawn by name at all.
Of course.
And he probably wrote it, but you can't be sure. But this is the kind of thing, if you are a sports person, a sportsman, a good sport, you get on the camera and say, you know what, I acted badly. I should not have done that. He should go to Dawn. He should call Dawn. He should apologize to her face, and let us see it if possible. But now he didn't do none of that. He went white dude. He went all white dude on us.
May I just say that, as I have said many times before, the fish stinks from the head. So
I don't know what that means.
it means that the climate that we're in, the attitude that he has, feeling just okay, exhibiting that behavior is because of who our commander in chief is right now. He's given them permission to be buttholes to especially women and especially people of color. So that's why he offered a half apology because he doesn't think he really needs to.
Yeah, well, that's probably true, right? And that's the prevailing sentiment. That's the prevailing culture, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. You know why? Because I'm gonna leave it to y'all to draw circles around groups of people who exhibit that behavior. We don't need to name groups of people, categories of people, political leanings, or that kind of thing. What we can say to ourselves is there's too many people in this country who think that's okay.
But I'm telling you, I feel like the reason why is because of where we are and who the leadership is, because that's what he does every day.
So in the case of Dawn, I mean, imagine if the roles were reversed and she crashed out like that.
They would have
They'd have fired her, any number of things.
Fined her, whatever. Yeah.
But she had to be the bigger person. And she said in her press conference, I don't want to distract from the great work that these young ladies have done.
She's always been a class act, though.
Oh, my God.
She's an amazing human being.
In a big way. Mm-hmm. South Philly, West Philly, wherever she's from home.
Mm-hmm.
She did that thing.
Yep.
On the same weekend, the white dudes were crashing out. We, of course, commemorated the murder of Dr. King.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was another instance where, I watched people, and unfortunately, I read things. I consume information, bad and good, for that matter. And so I recall as these people were saying giving these glowing reviews of Dr. King. Prince of Peace, I heard someone say. Prince of Peace. The year I was born, 1966, he had a rating. The polls rated him as largely unliked in this country. Something like 60% of the country disliked him.
Public enemy number one.
When the year he was murdered.
Assassinated or murdered?
Assassinated makes it sound grand, you all murdered him. The poll said, and I don't know if it was Gallup or it was some poll, said that 75% of the country disapproved of him. 75% of your country disapproved of the man you now call the Prince of Peace.
I would say 75% of the people that they asked, but he had too many people.
That's how a poll works.
I know,
Michelle.
but I'm saying there are too many people who were behind him and marching in the streets for it to be that high.
Yeah, remember now though, when he went to so these poll ratings came out after the I Have a Dream speech, 1963.
Okay.
They came out after that. So at that point you'd had that data. Now remember, at the March on Washington, he was not scheduled to speak.
Right.
He was invited to make some remarks, and your I Have a Dream, what you call a speech, was his attempt at making remarks. This was off the top of the dome for him.
I just admire people.
So now
like
you
that.
attribute that to him as his mantra when he was among the most hated people in this country. Keep in mind that your boy, the Orange Menace, the Orange Imbecile, has a higher approval rating right now than he had.
He's at 30-some% now.
Dr. King's at 75% disapproval. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? The Prince of Peace was hated more than the Orange Imbecile at the time. And his people who were with him characterized his effort to go to Memphis as an effort to prove to the country that he could go somewhere and host a peaceful march. Remember now, he wasn't the one who was disrupting the peace. It was this other group of people who were throwing rocks, hurling insults, and threatening his life. But he was pinned with not having a peaceful march. They pinned that on him.
Yeah.
How is that?
You know how it is.
Well, I mean, I'm asking rhetorically. I don't mean for an answer. But you know, okay, so put it all in perspective. What? We love Dr. King. I have a dream. Greatest speech ever. One speech. His remarks. He wasn't invited to speak by his own people. Everybody hated him. They hated him more than y'all hate this orange imbecile. So stop. Stop with that. Stop with it. I got more.
Oh, my.
I got more.
I'm
I was
ready.
watching the History Channel this morning.
Lord Jesus, help us.
You better call him. You better call him, girl.
This Easter, he has risen.
This is right, my friend. The number is 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
This is Shauna Weatherspoon of Weatherspoon & Associates. Feel free to visit at www.susceo.net. Keep listening to the family meeting.
All you fly mothers, get on out there and dance. Dance, I said.
Salt and pepper's here and we're in effect. Want you to push it back. Cooling by day and then at night. Working up a sweat. Come on, girl, let's go. Show the guys that we know how to be cold. No.
The law office of Darnell Lyles is ready to help you. Whether it's personal injury, criminal, DUI, and OWI, nursing home, product liability, it doesn't matter. Call 219-939-9-LAW. That's 219-939-9529. That's right. When you're driving and get into a wreck.
You better call Donnell.
Had a few drinks too many? A cop hits you with a DUI or OWI?
Think you better call Donnell.
Arrested and facing criminal charges, misdemeanor or felony?
I think you better call Donnell.
Purchase a product that causes you or a loved one harm?
I think you better call Donnell.
When your loved one is neglected and abused in a nursing home?
I think you better call Donnell.
That's right, you better call Attorney Darnell Lyles and get represented right. And the first consultation is free. Yes, free. So call right now. 219-939-9LAW. That's 219-939-9529. Attorney Darnell Lyles. Darnell Lyles.
Calling all valued members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, or AVMA. Your future retirement goals can be achieved. Introducing the AVMA Retirement Plan, tailored to meet the distinct needs of veterinarians with streamlined administration and reduced burdens. Vets enjoy unrivaled benefits that include service provider oversight, knowledgeable expert investment guidance, and delegated fiduciary services. Veterinarians who use this plan can say goodbye to annual retirement plan audits and annual retirement plan tax reporting. Veterinarians, you can enjoy retirement your way with customizable plans to suit your practice's unique structure. From eligibility to vesting schedules and more, elevate your retirement journey with AVMA's specialized plan. Learn more by sending an email to polaris@polarisadvice.com. Secure your veterinary legacy starting today. Email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through LineStreet Financial, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management, LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and LineStreet are not affiliated.
Hey Chicago, are you always on the go? Take the new Shy 311 app with you to find the information that you need, submit non-emergency city service requests, and much more. Download the new Shy 311 app, built with Chicagoans for Chicagoans. That's Shy 311 on the App Store or Google Play, or check it out online at 311.chicago.gov. Stay informed with Shy 311. It's your gateway to Chicago services.
Microphone check 1, 2, 3. The capital rappable A to A to I dash. Get cash in the flash D without the double E. NIEFFECT with my man Howie T. Yo, Howie, let's bring in the storm. I I got the power because my temper's at the border. Like I said before, I keep a party filled like a bucket of water. MCHAYDOVERWEIGHT, lover in the house, on the street tip. And I'ma rip this, then I'ma hot hit, better yet hip hop. Cause you're a drip drop, small as a pebble. While heavy D's the bedrock, I am the capital. HB palpable, king ambassador with more. Who's quite a radical, my style's like particular, extracurricular. Sit back, relax, while heavy D's stick to you. A new type of tuning, rising, booming. When I need a cut, I see Mike for proper grooming. I'ma go on and flow on and turn my microphone on and blow on to make sure the sound is strong. Now y'all get up, keep your head up, and then gear up. Heaven's in the front, the boys in the back, and pull the rear up. MC's in my path, I will steadily pounce. Heavy D's in effect, the more bounce to the out.
Hey, this is Stephanie Miller. Be sure to tune into my show Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 a.m. But right now, keep listening to The Family Meeting on Chicago's Progressive Talk, WCPT, AM and FM.
773-763-9278. 773-763-9278 is the number. You dig that one, Michelle?
I do.
Yeah, that's the Hepster, baby.
Yes.
Know that, man.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
There you go. Hey, we'll play that for the news one day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think it sounds good for the news one day. Ain't y'all tired of listening to the same music when Michelle does the news?
No, they are not.
I'm talking to them now. I'm talking to them. Those people. Ain't y'all tired of listening to the same music? Wouldn't y'all like to hear a different groove? Tell Michelle this, will you? She wants to hear the same old thing.
They like it because it makes me happy.
She eat chicken every night. Every night she eat chicken. Every night.
That was
Nothing
my
else.
mother, actually.
773-763-9278 is the number. So, yeah, lucky I didn't have anything to throw at the television.
Yeah, because it would have been a big hole in it, huh?
Yeah.
You could have taken your shoe off if you had one on. And
Yeah. I had a friend of mine. His mama came up to school one day. He's supposed to be in choir rehearsal. And he was messing around in school, after school. She came up to the school and he said, man, I ain't going to say his name. Your mama's here, man. Then she came around the corner. She said, boy, and took her shoe off right there in the school, right in front of everybody. She said, come here. She come in to whooping his tail with that shoe in the school. We're in high school too, man. He know who he is.
did you all just drive him for the rest of the school year about it?
We've been driving him for 40 years about that. Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so, part of my desire to throw something at the television was constantly seeing the language of people who want to sanitize history. Commemorate his murder with all these things about peace. When you created the environment that inspired the madman who decided to murder him. I was watching an interview with the gentleman who was traveling with them. He was a PBS videographer, and he's the one that took that famous picture from the balcony. And he talked about his desire to preserve Dr. King's dignity, because when he saw the damage that bullet had done, he said it looked like the bullet exploded in his face. Looked like the bullet exploded in his face. Imagine that for a second.
No.
The Prince of Peace. 75% of the country disapproved of him. Okay, yeah, he disagreed with the Vietnam War. Right. Prince of Peace, the guy you got a statue for, the guy that you got a holiday for. Prince of Peace. Don't sanitize it. Tell the truth about who he was to you. Even if you have to do it from the standpoint of saying we were so out of our damn minds.
Yeah, admit that they were wrong.
Yeah. And just the very notion that he had gone to Memphis to attempt to prove that he can conduct a peaceful protest. Because y'all were the ones being violent. So how are you supposed to stop y'all from being violent when he's trying to be peaceful?
Leading by example.
But see, that's the colonization mindset, right? It is the same thing we're doing now with Iran, right? So today, the orange imbecile said something about being upset about what Iran did, right?
And what did he? What does he think they
It was
did?
like that. It was. I forget the words. You can look it up. He was like it was disgusting or it was terrible because a bomb got through and they bombed somebody.
I see.
Right. So what we watch is we watch people. We watch them tell us that people who are resisting them, their murderous behavior, people who resist their murderous behavior are terrorists when they're actually resistance.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect somebody to do? What would you do if somebody bombed this country? You bomb them back.
Yeah.
But they do it, and they're terrorists.
Mm-hmm.
They're blocking the Strait of Hormuz.
Mm-hmm.
And that is terrible because everybody's now inconvenienced with higher gas prices. Me too. But that seems to be the preponderance of our response to this is how it impacts us at the gas pump or with higher prices. It isn't the murder of children that motivates you to not like this war. It's because the gas prices are too damn high. Yeah. You can't sleep because the gas prices are too high and children being killed, that's bad too. Yeah. That's the colonizer's mindset.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this country, for the most part, hasn't really cared about the killing of children. Kids been getting shot up in their schools for decades. They don't care.
Haven't cared a bit.
Nope. Don't care about
but,
kids.
But they care about him being inconvenienced because now the kids have to stay home while they investigate the crime. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I got to go to work.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to keep? Yeah.
Who's going to keep them? Damn the shooting. I got to go to work.
Yeah.
I can't be inconvenienced.
Yeah.
I heard, I think it was Piers Morgan, but it may not have been. But he used the phrase, and this is the time I realized in my mind, I'm going to throw a shoe or something at the television. Because he uttered the phrase, when Israel was created. What do you mean created? What do you mean created?
You should never quote anything Piers Morgan says.
But that's part of the propaganda. It's the same propaganda that's used in this country to describe the people moving into the West and displacing Native Americans, right? So they were pioneers. They were settling the West.
Because the savages were here.
The savages who you were putting upon them, and they were fighting back.
Yeah.
But because they were fighting back, they're savages.
Yep.
Because they didn't want to get put out. They didn't want to walk the trail of tears. Read about it.
Right.
They didn't want to do that.
Yep.
So they fought, yes. Right? There was a time in this country where you had professionals, learned people, quote unquote, learned people, who were trying to characterize enslaved people's desire to be free as a mental illness. They were authoring and studying a possibility that it was a mental illness to want to be free from slavery. What kind of diabolical ass way of thinking is that?
It's the perfect word, diabolical, for sure.
What do you mean Israel was created? What does that mean? It was created because the Jews in Europe were terrorized. They were murdered in mass in the millions. Terrible. So let's go over here and murder them and create a space for the people. All right, so y'all can argue all day long if you want about whose land it was first. Who was there first? But somebody was there when you got there and decided to create. It's this diabolical language. I mean, what do you mean you created? Okay, so today we're commemorating the rising of a deity. But the language used to describe the torture that was put upon that man. Okay, watch this. In today's time, imagine this. If you read this in the news, you know what they did? They went and got two big logs, right? And they tied them together in a capital T. And they beat the hell out of this dude. They put a crown of thorns on his head. gave him these two big old logs that were tied together, threw him on his back, and made him drag him a mile or whatever it was up a hill. All the while, they were beating his behind. Imagine that now in 2026 if that goes on. What you think about that? Beat the hell out of him for whatever time period it took him to drag these logs. Wouldn't let nobody help him until some dude jumped in and helped him, were they invited to help him. Imagine that. Then, watch this. When they got to the top of the hill, they stood up the capital T and nailed him to it. Nailed his hands and his feet to this thing.
Yep.
It was the crucifixion. And we were symbols of that terror. You have them hanging in your places of worship. That symbol of terror. But the language now is softened. He died for our sins. Y'all murdered him. Y'all murdered him. Whatever group of people you draw a circle around who decided that that was okay to do that. Imagine if you did it in today's time. Oh, it was different back then, E. It was different. They did that all the time back then. You know, they just playing. What? You nailed the man to some logs, man. Come on. And then when he wouldn't die, you had somebody roll by and throw a spear at him. Come on, man. That feels like another effort to sanitize an otherwise torturous act. It's the language that gets used all the time to describe so many of these horrible things in history to absolve the culprits.
I mean, how is that language sanitized when it comes to Jesus? I don't think that language is sanitized about his
You know, it's I don't know. I think what it misses is the barbarism. It doesn't highlight the barbarism in a way that I think it should.
Okay, what's it? Who's
the
who?
language
I
used
know, but
to commemorate that? In the same way that the language used to commemorate Dr. King doesn't seem to adequately describe the barbarism.
Where are you getting that from?
Where am I getting what from?
Where are you saying this language is coming from? Who's that coming from? Because I don't think that religiously it's understated at all.
I don't know. I mean, it feels a little bit like if I'm carrying around a necklace with an image of the balcony of the Lorraine Motel.
Eric.
I'm just saying. I mean, you know, was it not a barbarous act? Was it not a barbarous act?
Yes, it was.
Right. And then, so the perpetrators, do we know who they are?
Which perpetrators?
The people who decided to hang this man, to nail this man to some logs.
Yes.
Yes. The perpetrators are not held accountable.
This is so.
It's a barbarous act, though.
Yes, it is. I will agree with that.
Right. The barbarism seems to not be as highlighted as much as I think it should be.
Well, okay, I disagree.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know where you're getting that from. I don't know where, because, like I said, from a religious standpoint, it's emphasized in a way that, yes, we're quite clear about how bad it was.
Are you?
Yeah.
Seems a little bit too celebratory to me.
Oh, Eric,
It
come
does.
on.
It feels a little bit too
Come
celebratory.
on.
Let's all go to brunch today. Let's celebrate.
We're not celebrating.
I know.
What are we celebrating today?
I don't know.
If you celebrate it today, what are we celebrating, Eric?
You
We're not
picking
celebrating
today. I know today's not the day. I know today's not the day that the barbarous act happened. I know
Okay,
that.
so what are we celebrating then?
You tell me. You one of them.
What are we celebrating, Eric?
I'm not. This is not a test for E today. It's not a test.
He doesn't know. We're celebrating that Jesus has risen.
I told
he
you.
rose
I
from
told you
the
today's
dead.
not the day that the barbarous act happened.
Okay,
I know
then,
this.
then what you're
But
talking
this
about?
is after the barbarous act.
Okay, that's what
Right.
we're celebrating.
Okay. No, I got you. I said that. I read the story too. I read it. I did. Number 773. Why did the phone
Tiffany.
thing go off? Why did the phone thing go off?
Get your husband,
I
girl.
ain't got to be got. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got to be got.
Tiffany, get your husband,
I don't have to
girl.
be got. I'm a grown man.
Again. Tiffany, get your husband.
773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
All your cash. Keep you behind. Glide right on by. Glide right on by. Don't let life keep you behind. Glide right on
This is Steve Casey of the MacArthur Foundation. Keep listening to the family meeting.
right on by. Don't let life keep you behind.
Do you own a business in Illinois? Are you aware of the new retirement plan requirement that could impact your business? Listen up, this is crucial information you don't want to miss. If you're a business with at least 5 employees and have been operating for 2 years or more, Illinois law now mandates that you provide a retirement plan. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Polaris Wealth Management can be your professional partner in navigating this new landscape. We specialize in helping businesses just like yours establish affordable retirement plans that meet your needs and keep you compliant. You may avoid penalties as high as $500 per employee by acting now. Our team of seasoned professionals will guide you through the process step by step, making it easy for you to set up a 401k, a simple IRA, or another qualified retirement plan. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com for more information or shoot us an email at polarisadvice.com. We're here to help you provide your employees with the retirement benefits they deserve while safeguarding your business from potential fines. Don't let these changes catch you off guard. Contact Polaris Wealth Management today and let's work together to build a better retirement future for your employees and your business. Visit polarisadvice.com or email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street are not affiliated.
Do you have a pain that won't cease? A health issue that's not getting better? It may be time you visited Health on Earth Wellness Centers. With over 20 years experience, 4 Chicagoland locations, and patients that range from 2 months old to 93, Health on Earth Wellness Centers are fully prepared to meet all your chiropractic needs. We have state-of-the-art facilities in Crestwood, Tinley Park, the South Loop, and Naperville. Don't let being healthy be your last resort. Make it your first choice. Make an appointment today at healthonearth.org. That's healthonearth.org.
Itsashort.com. The website is itsashort.com, spelled ITSASHORT.com. We are the best designation on the internet for award-winning short film, video, and web series. Artists are from all over the world. They are award-winning from various festivals, but you can find us at info@itsashort.com, customer care at itsashort.com, and we'll get back to you straight away.
Ring the alarm. Now sound boy, you acting your funeral. This is also a burial. Original Butch Band on the bass. What to sound? Wanna hear me? Ring the alarm. Another sound is dying. Whoa, hey, ring the alarm. Another sound is dying. Whoa, hey. Some sound like a big jump on. Listen to sound, it's a champion. Rock the dance in any session. Rock up the woman and rock up the man. Ring the alarm, another sound is dying. Whoa, hey, ring the alarm, another sound is dying.
This is Paul Mark Wallace, president of NSYNC Consulting Services. Our website is www.nsyncs.com. Welcome back to the family meeting.
773-763-9278. 773-763-9278 is the number. Yeah, so shoe throwing weekend, y'all. I didn't get out of the house very much. That's probably the problem.
Why not? Because the weather was so bad?
Yeah, I mean, I work there now, so I'm there all the time. Yeah. Savagery. So now this country, your country, with your tax dollars, is choking off the people of Cuba.
Yeah, that's very disturbing.
See, I hate when people...
What, that it's disturbing?
I mean, I don't hate the way you say it. I hate the way I see it. People say that on television. Oh, it's disturbing. Oh, yeah.
Why? Because you think they don't mean it?
I don't. I don't. I really don't think they mean it.
Sure.
Or, you know, yeah, but you know what? When we get finished dealing with these gas prices, we're going to have to address that. That's the way it kind of feels. Like they're literally using your money to starve people. There are people who have medical procedures that are allegedly dying.
Yeah. And
you've got the medicine to save them 90 or so miles away.
Yep.
But, oh, no. We need to focus on these gas prices. Gas prices are too high. Yes.
And they're not going back down.
No, that's the funny part about it. That even if you straighten out this thing in the Middle East, they ain't bringing them gas prices down. They won't come plunging down.
Nope.
They're going to keep grifting.
Yep. I always go back to the airlines when I first moved here. We talked about this before when Adrian was with us about how when the gas prices went up, and that's when the airlines started charging for bags, check bags, and Southwest was the only one that didn't do it. And they promised, all of them across the board said as soon as the gas prices went down, they would stop charging for your bags.
Right.
And now they charge you for every single bag you bring.
It doesn't look good in quarterly stockholder meetings. You got to keep that price up so you can make your profits, drive your prices up, and your stock price goes up as a result of that.
Yep.
They want all of that.
Yep.
That's all that matters. Right? This boy, we were listening to Throughline on PBS radio on the way up here, and this crazy ass genocidal maniac in Saudi Arabia, GBS, MBS, whatever his name is, who orchestrated the murder of the journalist, the Washington Post journalist.
Yeah.
So initially they were like, wait a minute. Nope, he's fired. We got to stay away from him. But then eventually his money brought everybody back.
Everybody back. Yeah.
Yeah, he did bad things, but...
That but
can
kill you,
There's
right?
money.
Yeah. He's a bad person, but...
Yeah.
He's a horrible president, but when the but comes, we're in trouble.
Yeah, for money. For money.
For whatever.
Yeah. And now they're going to send your children. They're going to send your children over there to the Middle East to die for your money, for their money.
For their money, because you ain't getting none of it. We don't get it. It goes to the top, and that's it.
Their money. And none of their kids are going to go. None of their children.
Not a one.
Nope. It's going to be you and your kids are going to go. And you and your children are going to die for their money. That's what they're going to do. Mark my words.
Yeah.
And here, this is one of those things that, I say these things sometimes. And I tell you, I'm happy to be wrong. I'd love to be wrong. I want y'all to tell me you got that one wrong, E. Love for you to tell me that. But, history tells us who these people are. They tell you who they are. They made up rules. These are the same people who made up rules and characterized people for whom they wanted to enslave for money. For money. They're crazy if they don't want to be enslaved. We need to get their head examined.
It's because they didn't think we were real people. We were
not for money.
Yeah.
They told us that we should believe that we weren't people. They told us that, but that was so they could get money or keep money. That's all it was about. So the famous phrase is follow the money, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. It couldn't be more true. Couldn't be more accurate. Follow the money. So where's the money in the Middle East now? It's the oil. Any number of resources that exist in that region of the country, that part of the world,
Yeah.
I was watching on CBS this morning. CBS this Sunday morning, I think it was. And they were talking about the archaeological finds in the West Bank.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Palestinians and the Israelis are fighting over. They disagree over, whose land it belongs to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, to a large degree, the Zionists are using the archaeological finds to lay claim to the land. So, y'all got to go. No. We're going to tear your houses down, move y'all out. I don't care where you go. Just got to get out of here. Go on now. Go on now. Tear your house down and claim it to be an archaeological find. And it probably is.
Yeah.
In land like that, with such rich history, it probably is. But y'all got to go.
Here in America, what do we call that? Eminent domain?
Or colonization. But you know what? How about the G word? Genocide.
Yeah, that too.
So Israel's doing that and claiming that they were there first. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We were here before then. We came back in 1948 and recreated our land.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the rules we're going by, and then what are the rules, right? Then that means that we need to get the hell out of here in favor of the Native Americans. If that's the rule, then y'all need to pack it up and go too. I don't care where you go. Just got to get out of here. Give it back to the Native Americans then. If that's the rule. Alas, it's not the rule, though.
I was going to say, it's not the rule.
It's not the rule. It's only the rule when certain people are involved.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Who was here first? If we're going to play that game, who was here first?
They were.
Say the word. Tell me the word. I want to know. I'm always on a quest to figure out the rules. And I never can seem to figure out what the rules are.
And why are you trying to figure out the rules, Eric?
The irony that the question creates is probably more of a goal of mine than anything.
Okay, I get that.
Right? If it happens this way over here, then it would follow that it should happen the same way over here. You would think.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of scientific, maybe-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even mathematical, kind of. Maybe even.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were here first, if that's what you're saying, if you were here first and it's yours, then who was here first? And on this continent, on this land, who was here first? If that's how you're going to do it. Or did you just come and create some space for yourself? Yeah. And accidentally kill a bunch of people?
Accidentally.
Oops. My bad. What's the deal? I'm sorry.
For what? You shouldn't be sorry.
Because I had a moment this weekend, I guess. It all came back to me just then. Had a moment. I need to get rid of that TV anyway. I might go in and break it anyway. Throw something at it. We've had that TV for 15, 20, I don't know. It's an old TV.
Does it still work? Are you still happy with it?
We can still watch things on it, but sometimes you see that there are images burned into the screen.
Stop.
Yeah. We've had that TV a long time.
Isn't that distracting?
I mean, it's subtle. You have to really look so you can see it, but it's there. Like, we used to watch CNN a lot, so you can see the CNN logo burned on the television there. It's an old TV. It's a big screen, but,
I didn't know that they would do that.
Yeah, it did that.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go home and throw my shoe at it. Right? I'm going to get another one. Because you can buy them new curved joints. You can buy them joints, them curved ones with the HD and the magical buttons and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, but why do you want... I don't understand the purpose of it. Why is it curved?
Well, what would you ask them hard-ass questions for, Michelle?
Well, why is it attractive to you?
You can Google that.
But why is it why? Well, I never... Oof. I almost said a bad word on the air.
I tend to bring that out of people.
Yeah, you do.
I do. All right, Michelle has news, y'all, and then the floor is yours. The number is 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the Family Meeting.
You may not have a car at all.
This is Matt Fisher. You can find me at Mr_Funny87. Chicago, stay straight tripping booze because we got more of the family meeting.
Just be thankful for what you got, though you may not drive.
Polaris is introducing a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and plan. If you are like a lot of people, you'd like to work with a financial planner, but don't know if you earn or have enough to invest. Save and Plan will allow us to work with nearly anyone from young professionals to retirees looking to travel the world. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis, directly from your account, and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up, Polaris gives you a customized financial plan, a real person to speak with, and information to help you make good financial decisions. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com. Call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone. Securities, insurance, and advisory services offered through FSC Securities Corporation. Member FINRA SIPC. Insurance services offered through Polaris Insurance Agency, Inc., which is not affiliated with FSC Securities Corporation.
This is Miss Lady B, La Boricua. Now it's time for the Family Meeting News.
Welcome back. I'm Michelle Peltier, and here's more of what we're following on the Family Meeting. A renowned West Side comedian and actor is back in Chicago to promote children's literacy and increase their access to books. Milton Lil Rel Howery led a storytime event on behalf of Dolly Parton's Imagination Library on Thursday at the Nia Family Center, an early childhood education center at 744 North Monticello Avenue. The event saw Howery read to kids ages 3 to 5 before giving away books with other local leaders. Howery then performed Friday at the Comedy Bar, 162 East Superior Street. This is what I wanted you to listen to, Tiffany. Pepsi has dropped its sponsorship of Wireless Festival as event organizers are facing backlash for choosing Kanye West as the headliner. Pepsi has been a main sponsor of the UK festival for more than a decade, issued a short statement to British media. Pepsi has decided to withdraw its sponsorship of Wireless Festival. In a statement to The Sun, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said, "It is deeply concerning. Kanye West has been booked to perform at Wireless despite his previous anti-Semitic remarks and celebration of Nazism. Anti-Semitism in any form is abhorrent and must be confronted firmly whenever it happens. Everyone has a responsibility to ensure Britain is a place where Jewish people feel safe." The Jewish Leadership Council called the Wireless Festival's decision to platform West deeply irresponsible. Forbes Black is honoring some of the wealthiest black men and women in the country. The outlet released its Forbes Black 50 Money Masters list, spotlighting individuals across multiple fields from television to private equity, investing, and more. The focus on private capital, venture capital, and private credit is derived from the story and history of Reginald Lewis, the first black man to own and operate a billion-dollar corporation. Among the notable names on the list, Jay-Z, Serena Williams, noted philanthropist Robert F. Smith, BET founder Robert Johnson, and more. While the list is mostly dominated by men, women like Ursula Burns, Keisha Cash, Chicago's own Melody Hobson, Tammy Jones, Stacey Brown, Philpott, Joanne Price, and Jewel Burks Solomon are making headways with their investments. Hobson tops the list among women with over $14 billion in assets under management at Ariel Alternatives, plus part-time ownership of the Denver Broncos. Okay, girl. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Fanbase, Threads, TikTok, Spoutable, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Also subscribe and follow our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook channels to view us live when we are on the air. You can also listen to a repeat of this show every Tuesday on WARRradio.com. 1520 AM or 103.5 FM. Where North Carolina comes to listen. We will be right back.
This is Chicago's Progressive Talk, 820 AM, WCPT Willow Springs, and online at WCPT820.com, where facts matter.
Hey, Family Meeting cousins. As you know, we've created a Patreon Family Meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the Family Meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
This is Miss Lady B from Dance Factory Radio. Welcome back to the Family Meeting.
Yeah, 773-763-927. Is that the right number? 77? What's the number out here? 7737. What's the number? 773. You know the number, right?
773-7. What is it?
Yeah, that's right. 763-9278.
278.
Yeah, that's the number. Yeah, call that number.
Where are
yeah.
the little signs with it on there?
Yeah, we used to have signs around here. Like
there's
reminders.
one. There's one over there.
That's right. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I see it. 92. Hold it. You close it. 927. That's right. 763. Y'all know the number. Call.
You should always give it away anyway, because I may not.
You're not the boss of me. How you going to be bossing me around here? You should, really. You should.
You're so 12 right now.
That's how you sounded. You really should. You should. Really. That's right.
Oh, and so you're not the boss of me.
You really should give it out. See how she be bossing people around, man? Come on, man.
It's hot in here.
You have a little private summer over there?
Not anymore.
Yeah?
I don't have those anymore.
Okay. There you go.
I've aged out of those.
Have you? Okay. That's good. That's good information. Great information.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that, Michelle.
Always here to, do what I can.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that, too, then. Doing what you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I got it out, though. I appreciate y'all for letting my shoes in. Getting it out.
You're welcome.
What is wrong with all this raggedy stuff around here, man? The damn chair don't roll no more. What happened to this raggedy-ass place? They got a ragged here?
Lord have mercy.
I'm sitting. Look at you used to be able to roll the chair around. You won't move.
Okay.
Come on, man. The microphone's not long enough. I can't reach the microphone.
It was moving earlier, wasn't it? The chair.
I mean, I was forcing it to move.
I see.
Are you're defending the chair now? Is that what you're doing?
You're
a chair defender?
It's 5:05, and that's the first time you've ever said anything about the chair. And you've been moving around constantly.
Man, stop. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Just because you're in a funky mood, don't take it out. Don't misdirect your funky moodness on me.
Yeah. Well, if you just happen to be in line of fire,
Well, that's not really the
Man
adult.
up.
That's not really the adult way to behave, is it?
There you go again with that bossy stuff. You really should. You really should. Trying to boss people around. I told you, man. I fight girls. Now don't.
Ooh, come on. Let's do it. I got a nice full bottle of liquid right here that we can fight with because I can't fight you without a weapon.
Don't create a problem for yourself now. Not in front of everybody. Everybody can see this. So Michelle knows this. In our little group text with me, you, Adrian, and Rich, I've become addicted to people getting knocked out.
I know. It's just, it's exhausting.
It's not. You don't enjoy this?
Not as much as you do.
Come on, Michelle. Somebody mess around. He's like, you know what? Leave that boy alone. And they get knocked out. You don't get any satisfaction from that. Why were you messing with him anyway? I know you say that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You don't get any satisfaction from that?
I don't know if I would use that word.
Oh, my God. Oh, my kidney bone. Oh, it aches.
Violence is never the answer.
Oh,
Give peace a chance.
I wish I had taken a picture of your face.
You enjoy somebody suffering with kidney bone-itis?
Actually, I do not enjoy.
You seem to enjoy it.
I don't. You act like I do it on purpose.
I think you do. I think you do. I think it's a big conspiracy. I do.
Yeah, of course you would. I don't know what to tell you. My brother from another mother.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
I do not.
You do know what you're doing.
I am just having we are having a conversation.
You're going to play the nut roll now. You hanging around them colonizers too much. That's your problem.
I knew that was going to come in.
Yeah, you hanging around them colonizers too much.
Yeah.
You got that language and... So here's one thing I want to make sure I say out loud to everybody. All right? I want everybody to stop for a second and check yourself to make sure that you have not... normalizing is probably too aggressive of a word. Well, let me tell you what happens to me. I don't really look at the news like I used to.
Mm-hmm. I don't think anybody does, really.
I don't think so. But on the occasions where I do, and when I get a glimpse of news on my phone or when I'm reading the Washington Post or New York Times, a part of me is always kind of looking for or expecting to start my reading by looking for something spectacularly stupid that this dude has done or said.
Well, that's not hard.
I know, but it's like after a while it becomes routine and regular. You just kind of expect him to do that. And I think that there's a degree of normalization that goes along with that. I mean, this is... It is spectacularly, profoundly stupid, the things he does and says. And he does so on a regular basis and on the occasions. And I'll probably digest some news every day, but I digest a meaningful amount probably every other day at best. And every single time, almost without fail, he will do or say something that's, everybody says something stupid every once in a while. But his is profoundly stupid. And after a while, if you do it often enough, it begins to become normal. You come to expect it from him. And, I don't want to go as far as to say that you excuse it, but there's some excusing going on.
I know you don't like to talk about parties, but I don't think, I do think that there's some crazy over justification and normalization on the other side of his behavior. When he says crazy stuff, they're like, oh, he didn't mean it, or I didn't see it, I didn't read it, or it's not like the way he thinks it is, or whatever. But I think that being outraged is good, but I think that being crazy outraged is bad too. Because I
heard... I can't remember this woman's name. I happened to look at the television. I didn't have it on to look at it. It was like background noise.
Background, yeah.
And they were talking about something involving this imbecile, and she was trying to get somebody who she was interviewing. Well, what do you think he's thinking? Which is a normalization question. Like he's thinking.
Right. Because he's not.
Right. So they the decisions that he makes, the things he does, the things he says, you know, the way the media and the pontificators go about addressing it is, one, the outrage you talked about. I wouldn't put it in the category of outrage.
Not in the media. The media is not outraged at all.
No. I don't know. So that's the thing. I don't know that I see a good deal of outrage. I see people.
Yeah, I'm talking about people in general. I'm not talking about the media being outraged, because they're not. I mean, they don't even, as far as I'm concerned, they don't even count, because they're too busy trying to both sides do it.
They almost mansplain it.
Yes.
But here's the thing, though.
And there is no mansplaining.
Right. But here's the thing, though. Democrats do the same thing.
No, it's
They
not to
do.
the same degree.
Okay, if you're talking about degrees, yes. But if you're talking about addressing it like it's a real, cogent thought, well, the president did this, and you know, we disagree with that. Of course you do.
I'm going to disagree with that, because recently I've been seeing him just with a little fire in the belly.
What he says and what he does, first off, more often than not, it is a lie.
It's always a lie. Not
Okay.
more often than not. It's always a lie.
Okay. Probably. I don't.
Always.
I don't do absolutes like that.
I am.
Okay, you do that. but more than anything, it's stupid. Really, really often. And you can't get words of that ilk out of either party's mouth. When they respond to something he's done and said, they act like he came to a decision through a series of thoughts and input from others, and he came to this decision, and you just disagree with it. Instead of just saying, well, that's stupid. What he said was stupid, and he's stupid. Or that's a lie. Instead of saying it's a lie, they say, well, you know, that's not quite true, or, you know, there's no proof. They say that all the time. There's no unfounded.
Or I didn't see it, I didn't hear it.
Right.
That one drives me nuts.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. You know, I have to look at it. Both sides participate at a certain level. One party does it to a higher degree than the other. I agree.
One party's trying to act like it's not happening at all. That DT is a legitimate president who's smart and dedicated and loves the Lord and loves the people.
I get that.
That's them.
I get that.
They're all just borderline insane at this point.
I get
it's
that.
ridiculous. I don't even know why the media talks about it.
But for the opposition to use the language that they use to describe what he does and what he says, outside of saying that's just flat out stupid. What he did in Iran is stupid. But yet they're analyzing the military, the analysis of what they're doing, the strategy. They're analyzing the strategy.
And there is no strategy.
Right, there's none. But why are you analyzing
He just
this?
woke. Now that, Eric, I agree with you about talking about the periphery of the thing that he did instead of talking about how crazy the thing he did was. I agree with that.
The man is stupid.
I don't know what he
profoundly
is.
stupid.
I don't know what he is, and I don't care at this point. I want him out. I want him gone.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
I don't care. I don't care.
You have to care. Then you don't want the
Right
problem solved.
Right now, I am getting kidney bonitis from him, and I don't hardly look at him.
But you understand it doesn't solve the problem.
I do.
Okay,
I'm
what are
clear
you gonna
about
do
that.
about the problem? He's not the problem.
He is a symptom of the problem, and so let's get rid of that symptom.
But you haven't solved the problem. Now what do you do now that he's out?
Well,
right.
We need to be strategizing right now. We need to have a plan in place.
Who's we?
The Democrats.
Okay, good luck on that. Good luck on that. The people who can't meet the moment? Those people, you mean?
I think they're rising to it.
Rising after 16 years?
Well, you know what? Here's where we have to deal with the reality of the situation.
No, don't give me that.
I'm going to give it to you.
No.
Yes, I am.
I'm not.
I am.
My kidney now. Oh. See there? It's flaring up now.
Yeah.
It's flaring up on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's like saying, listen, I'm around the corner. I'll be there in a little bit. You know how black folks do.
It's
You
3
ain't
hours
really around the
later.
corner.
It's 3 hours
Right.
later.
Right around the corner. I'll be there in a minute. No.
I'm
no.
on my way.
Right? So we've been waiting 16 years for them people to get here, and they said they're right around the corner. But the reality, right? The reality, blah, 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 right? That's what you're going to give me? Go ahead and give it to me. Blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and give that to me. I did. Did you
didn't
suck your teeth at me? You sucked your teeth at me?
I didn't suck my teeth.
I thought I heard
didn't
that.
suck my teeth. If I suck my teeth, you will hear it clearly.
Let me hear.
No. I don't. I'm not your puppy.
that,
I
right?
don't do on command.
Ointment or something for this. Pills for this. 16 years, huh? Then they're just coming around? Is that what we're saying? 16 years? I get it. It took your ass long enough. Is that what we're going to do now?
Whatever you want.
No, I don't. Whatever. No. Oh, my kidney ball. Oh, my God. It's kind of a dull pain, you know?
Yeah.
Throbbing almost.
I know exactly how it feels.
Right. No, you don't. You don't.
I do.
No, you don't. No.
You give me the same pain as well.
I do not. You don't know my pain to know. You can't know that. So they're just coming around, Michelle? Is that what we're saying?
I'm not saying that.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying that
Michelle?
There's movement.
Oh, after 16 years? They just now come around the corner after 16 years?
Oh, good Lord.
I'm pulling up now. Is that what we're saying?
Okay. If that's the way you want to.
I'll be ringing the bell in a minute. Is that what we're saying?
I'm walking up the stairs.
Right, yeah.
You can't see me through the ring cam, but I am.
Where you been for 3 hours? Can you handle the phones over there? I got to do it over here.
I can't. All I can tell you
There's
is
no
who's
phone
on.
over there?
You can't see the screen?
There's a phone over there. I thought, okay, never mind.
No,
I'll do it.
Devin's doing it, isn't he?
No, I'm saying answer.
To answer it. No,
Michelle,
I've never done.
Michelle.
I don't know how to do any of this. I've never done that before.
Kidney bones.
Just Cam. This phone is in operation.
I got it. Don't touch things, Michelle. Don't touch things.
I put it up in my ear.
You're gonna break. Oh, you're gonna break it, man. Don't
not
do that.
even on.
I got it, Michelle. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't. Okay. Hey, Cam.
For you guys regarding the 24 election.
Hey, Cam. Sorry, man. We didn't have you on there. Start over again for me, will you?
Oh, all good. Hey, so I have, first of all, thanks for taking my call. Second, I have an update for you guys regarding the 24 election tampering data since a new report was published.
Let's hear it.
All right. So Election Truth Alliance has released a new report, and it's using Minnesota's data set because Minnesota has very good record keeping going back to 1984, where 1984, I think, was the last time that we had, it should have been Reagan versus Mondale. It was the last paper-only ballot election that we had in Minnesota, or that Minnesota had. And they applied this method that is very well known among poli-science communities and teachings for it's called Klemek's method. He was a gentleman that had discovered a method to identify Russian tampering in elections, and I think it's been applied to even like Romania and Ukraine when they've tried to tamper with Ukraine's elections. The point is that it's not present in any of the years up until Trump started running in 2016, and it only got worse each time he ran in 2020 and then in 2024, and it skyrockets 2024. And I truly believe, because I don't know if I was able to make this point last time when I had called in, but thing is that this tampering in the data is not present in mail-in voting. It is only present in same-day voting and early in-person voting because they have a completely separate chain of custody and use separate machines to count the vote totals. It is completely separate.
Okay, so what's that mean for us? What's the bottom line is for me?
The bottom line is that there is data now showing a history in a state that you could argue has a good baseline data set where they had paper-only counts showing, okay, we have a base number, we have a base value. Past that, it does start looking like he's cheating because we start introducing computers are okay for a little bit. As soon as Trump starts running, it immediately skyrockets. It is straight evidence. The problem is that we can't. I actually don't even know. Maybe you guys have ideas, but I have no idea on how to get people to take this seriously because whenever I bring this up to people on the radio or in the media, they say, well, we'll just have to make it too big to rig in the next election. And that's not how a curve floor or a noise floor equation would work. It doesn't work that way. If you tell me a number, I will always tell you a couple numbers higher than that number. That's what people are not understanding. You say 5, I'll say 7. You say 7, I say 9. It's how those work. You can't just make a higher number of people voting. If he's using that to cheat again, it's going to be used, and people are not going to be able to just outdo it.
So this would require a bunch of people in both parties to admit incompetence.
I know, and I don't know how you get around that. You have to corner them somehow, and I don't know what you do to do that. Seriously, if I were dreaming and you gave me all the drugs in the world to make this dream a reality, not that I do any, but I would love to be able to sit down and ask someone like Jon Stewart, what the hell did I do? Because I know celebrities aren't like the greatest thing in the world, but he seems like one of the few that actually means what they say,
Mm-hmm. Let me noodle it around a little bit, man, because it's interesting. And I, too, have a suspicion that there was cheating. Mm-hmm. And it's not beyond this dude, this imbecile, to cheat. It's not beyond him to do that. I could see it happening, but I'm with you because there's two questions I have. Is one, who do you get to pay attention? Same question you have. And the second is, what do we do if we discover that he cheated? And we talked about this before. If he didn't win, then he should not be in the White House now. But how do you do that is the question. And I think we've got to noodle that. Hey, man, we got to take a break here, Cam. But I appreciate that, man. Keep us up to date on that. I'm interested to know more, okay?
Thank you, Cam.
No problem. Thank you.
You bet. Take care, man. Yeah, so I think he cheated, too.
He's been cheating since the very first time he ran.
This is another instance where they don't meet the moment, though. If he cheated and guys like Cam can tell them and show them data that says he cheated, the people that we rely on to say, hey, he cheated and correct it, they're piebacks. They're cowards. They won't do anything. That's the problem. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, I understand that one side is a real problem, but the opposition's a problem too. All right, y'all. The number is 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the Family Meeting.
Hi, this is Jennifer Marlowe from Wintrust Wealth Management. Keep listening to the Family Meeting.
Itsashort.com. The website is itsashort.com, spelled ITSASHORT.com. We are the best designation on the internet for award-winning short film, video, and web series. Artists are from all over the world. They are award-winning from various festivals, but you can find us at info@itsashort.com, customer care at itsashort.com, and we'll get back to you straight away.
A Single K plan is a 401k plan designed especially for business owners and immediate family, regardless if they are incorporated or not. Single Ks offer both employer and employee contributions and in many cases have no setup fee or annual plan administrative charges. Single Ks are simple to administer with no government reporting required. Most importantly, this plan allows employees to access their savings via hardship withdrawals or loans. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com or call us about your business or organization's retirement
retirement plan at 312-951-2606 or email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Polaris provides empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA, and SIPC. Investment advisor services offered through Lion Street Advisors LLC, registered investment advisors. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street Financial are not affiliated.
Hey, this is Brittany Perry. Did you know there's a Black-owned footwear brand based here in Chicago? Perry Co. Shoes creates affordable luxury footwear and accessories for both men and women. Whether you're in a suit or out with friends, they provide pieces you can wear on a daily basis. Breaking barriers, inspiring style. Visit www.perrycoshoes.com to purchase a pair today. That's www.perrycoshoes.com.
Temperatures rising, I don't wanna feel I'm in the wrong place to be real. Oh, and I'm longing to love you just for a night, kissing and hugging and holding you tight. Please let me love you with all my might. The reasons that we're here.
Hi, my name is Karen Baker. I'm a practical nurse at Northwestern. Welcome back to the Family Meeting.
773-763-9278. 773-763-9278 is the number. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about the cheating part. I mean, somebody's got to stand up, and the people we need to stand up don't stand up. Oh, I need to turn this up for you? There you go. Go ahead. Sing it for me, Michelle.
I can't sing.
Sing it for me.
I can't sing.
Hum it then.
No. You know when I sing really well, though? In the shower.
By yourself?
Yeah.
When nobody else can hear?
Right.
Right. Yep.
I can throw down then.
773-763-9278 is the number, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't, this comes down to the people that we rely on to fight this thing. And they've cornered us into having to vote for them. We have to vote for them. You got to vote. There's no doubt.
We have to vote for sure.
But it's going to be like getting stabbed. These people ain't worth a damn. Needing a whole new crop of them. Okay, who's on the line? Let me get Sarah in here. Hey, Sarah, what's new?
Hi, Sarah.
A longtime listener, and I've heard you talking about the voter suppression, and I've heard about this investigative journalist a long time, Greg Palast.
Yep. And we had Greg on one year. We had Greg on here one year.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah, so he proved that Trump lost in 24. And so if you look on his website, I know Tom Hartman had a report on there too. So if you look on his website, and it was a matter of points, and it's, again, with voter suppression. That's how he did it.
So, Sarah, then,
so we're living with this.
If that gets to the parties that can control this, what do you want them to do about it?
Well, I would like to take his orange butt to the curb, and I don't know if the 25th Amendment, I guess that's the only thing we have right now is the 25th Amendment, but take his entire crew with him. But I don't want, we can't have his vice president because he's as loopy as everyone as him.
Yeah, but how? So you're saying just walk in the White House and take him out of there right now because he lost? Is that what you're saying, dude?
Well, I mean, I don't know legally. He's not supposed to be there. I mean, I'm not a person. I'm not, as far as law goes. I mean, I just have 2 degrees in human resources, so can't do anything much that way. But I guess we need to find somebody who can legally get him out of the door. He's a grifter, and he conned his way to stay there. he's stealing from all of us.
Yeah, but
And he
if
started a
somebody
war.
had the power, though, Sarah, if somebody had the power to do something about it, what would you expect them to do?
If they had the power, he needs to be taken out.
Arrested.
What was the word?
Arrested.
Yes, it's something. I mean, he's also ill. He's got frontal lobe dementia. I mean, part of the things that come out of his mouth don't have any thing to stop him from saying them, too. I mean, dropping an F-bomb, on whatever he's been saying is like he has nothing to stop him.
But Sarah,
Yes,
so I'm gonna corner you, Sarah, because
okay,
I
please.
feel like you're avoiding a really, really hard question.
Okay.
Right? What does that look like? He lost. We can confirm he lost, and somebody has the power to do something about it. What then do you expect them to do tomorrow morning? See, it's hard, isn't it? Isn't it hard?
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, we unfortunately let him be put in place again. And I don't know what do we have the power. I mean, the people have the power. Yes, we the people have the power, but how many of us are willing to do anything about it? I mean, yes, I got up and sang, resistance choir, but that's not going to do it, obviously.
Right.
But, I mean, we, the people, have the power, but can we, drive up before he knocks another wall down in the White House? What can we do? I mean, building, I don't know. I wish I knew.
Okay, so I'm going to empower you, Sarah.
Please.
I'm going to empower you now. So we just hired you to execute on the plan. The Supreme Court just ruled that all the false election data and he cheated and all that stuff, and the Supreme Court said, yep, you're right, he did cheat, and they give an order for him to be removed as president. Now, I want you to execute that. You're in charge of that, Sarah. Now, what do you do?
I will build a new administration with people who...
Yeah, but you got to get his dumb ass out the White House first.
I'll get a big giant U-Haul and drive up there. I don't know. I mean, it got painted orange. Well, no, it's already orange.
Because he's not leaving willingly.
Yeah, he won't leave willingly now. So what are you going to do?
Well, that's why he started the war. So that's what Republicans do. They start wars so they can stay in office. That's why we had the Iraq War, because they wanted to stay in office.
Yeah,
So
but this
that's
is a
how
little
they do it.
different. This is a little different because he's literally trying to keep himself out of jail.
Oh, and that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
see,
the other
listen,
thing.
y'all talking around the issue now. I told you that
I
you're
know.
right. He lost. So he has to go, and you're in charge of that. You can do whatever you think is necessary to get his dumb ass out of the White House. What do you do?
Well, of course, we can't count on the Supreme Court, obviously. I would just ring Congress's necks. I mean, I called Congress with all of my complaints. So I would just find somebody.
Not going to work.
I don't know how.
Not going to work.
What? I know. Congress won't work? They don't.
No, those idiots, none of them. They won't do anything.
I know.
You're going to have to, Sarah, let me tell you something, Sarah. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get the Capitol Police, you're going to have to get the National Guard to walk in there and escort his dumb ass out of there. That's what's going to have to happen. You're going to have to fire his entire cabinet. They're going to have to be nullified because he shouldn't have had the ability to choose them. And everybody they've hired, they're all fired tomorrow. That's what you're going to have to do. That's hard, isn't it?
And oh yeah, it is. And I wish I could. I wanted to be a diplomat when I graduated from college, but the Iran thing happened in '81, and I said, no, never mind. So, I mean, I wish I had the power. I mean, I wanted to have the power.
I gave you the power.
I know.
Sarah, for heaven's sake.
I know. I really an extra giant U-Haul, and
we don't need a moving company, Sarah. We need somebody to get his dumb ass out of there.
Let's see. Take my
Sarah,
Why are you
come
torturing
on now.
What?
You know what to do. Stop it.
Stop picking on Sarah.
Hey,
You know what to do. Come on now. You just don't want to do it.
She's so flummoxed right now.
She's all right. Sarah's all right. Get you some weed or something. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. You know what to do, Sarah. You know exactly what you want to do. You want to walk in there with a hammer in your hand. I know you do.
oh yeah.
See?
Yeah,
Now say that then.
and-
You're always promoting violence.
You get out of here right now. I'm smashing your fingers on that desk. You get out of here right now. That's what you want to do, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put the real Resolute desk back in the White House.
That's right.
And yeah, I mean, put everything back where it belongs, and just to get the earth out of there. And they can't say anything. Can't swear, obviously. But I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, I was somebody who said impeach Nixon in 4th grade, so I have from way back.
Yeah.
Have wanted this to happen. And obviously we can't impeach him because it doesn't work.
Yep.
So impeaching 25th Amendment, pushing that, but obviously you said
Yeah, but
Congress.
you still got to make him go. No matter what you do, you still have to make him go. That's the part nobody wants to deal with here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
True,
So even
true.
if the
And-
Senate finally came around and finally the House impeached him and the Senate convicted him, even if that happens, now somebody has to go in there and get his dumb ass out of the White House. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't. Well, do I have to sit on the? Obviously, sitting on the. Well, wherever he's living at the time, in D.C. or in Mar-a-Lago, it's not going to. He's going to escape that way. He's going to talk from his. What is his new? No, he's not going to get that stupid airplane. Yes, he will.
He's putting it in his museum or something or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, let him fly wherever he wants to. You just can't be here, partner. You can't be in the White House no more. You're not in charge.
No,
Somebody has
and
to execute that.
Don't say execute because I don't want to be. I don't want to be arrested.
The FBI knocking on the
That
door.
much I know. I already told you where I live. No, I told when I called in, I said where I live.
Devin.
But
Bobby
anyway,
Longstroke. Don't tell him. You know he's a porn star.
Devin.
Don't tell him he's a porn star. Don't do that.
oops. But I wanted him out as much as you do, and we're all our hands are tied, and
Are they
I
though?
don't.
Are they really tied?
No, they're not.
No, they're
I
not.
don't like. No, and I don't.
It can be done. I mean, this is HR on steroids, right? Somebody you hired somebody and they lied about their credentials, and you find out, and they're fired. That's what happens.
And
security comes in and says you need to box up all your stuff. You need to bounce. That's what needs to happen.
And I gave him his 60 days a long time ago. Make it whatever the legal ramifications are, and he is. He's been illegally doing what he's doing for well past whatever.
Yeah.
He's had the warning.
Yeah, but we need somebody we need you to do your job, Sarah. You have to go in there and get him out. That's your job.
I'll build a team.
Oh,
to
you need
come
somebody else
me.
with you. Take your hammer with you.
Yeah.
You can handle that fool. He ain't quick. He's stupid. He's not
one in each hand.
Yeah, but he's not real fit, though, so I'm sure you could take him.
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, just hit him low. Hit him low. Stick and move.
Low and up and low.
Yeah, so now you're talking. There you go.
Yeah.
You drove Sarah to violence.
Yeah, I know. It's in her.
Oh, I didn't say.
It's in her.
Hey, you know.
I know.
And I'm left-handed, so I'll get him with my left
he won't
hand,
even see
and
it
I'm
coming.
ambidextrous.
He won't even see it coming.
No,
I didn't know she was
and
left-handed.
I'm ambidextrous. Ambidextrous too. So I'll get one hammer in each hand. Woo! Watch out.
Switch it up.
Watch out.
Sarah, we got to take our break, Sarah. We appreciate you calling. Work on your job now.
Thank
okay?
you, Sarah.
Work on your job. Okay?
Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I'm set.
Okay.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
People don't want to do the hard job. She's as sweet as she want to be, but she's
I know
avoiding the
she
job.
was. Well,
Because that's the reality. If you discover that he's engaged in malfeasance, he's got to go. Who's going to do it? I'll do it. Let me do it.
Well, I would love for you to do it.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you just fly? You're up there all the time.
I'm happy to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want nobody on the roof to shoot me.
That's a possibility.
If I can get past them people, I got you. He's out of here. I'm just saying.
Are we threatening the president?
I'm not threatening to say, you got to go, partner. Get your coat, man.
Going to go in there and have a conversation with him and say, it's time for you to leave?
Get your coat and your little red hat, and you got to bounce.
All right.
I'll send you your stuff. Just got to go now. Today.
Okay.
Out. Pop. Peace. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. Norbert's next, y'all.
Norbert.
Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
But they don't understand me, or really don't know the deal about my brother. Trying hard to make it right. Not long ago, before I win this fight.
Hi, my name is Gina Davis Morales. I'm with Save Our Southland, and keep listening to the family meeting.
Tell me why I don't need permission, make my own decisions. That's my prerogative. It's my prerogative.
A basic and essential part of any financial plan is savings. Most of whatever cash you have will be there because you put it there, not necessarily because of some fancy investment. Now with Save and Plan, Polaris has introduced a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis directly from your account and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up to save, Polaris will help you develop a customized financial plan and give you a real person to speak with. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com and call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA, and SIPC Investment Advisor Services offered through Lion Street Advisors LLC, registered investment advisors. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street Financial are not affiliated.
Do you own a business in Illinois? Are you aware of the new retirement plan requirement that could impact your business? Listen up, this is crucial information you don't want to miss. If you're a business with at least 5 employees and have been operating for 2 years or more, Illinois law now mandates that you provide a retirement plan. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Polaris Wealth Management can be your professional partner in navigating this new landscape. We specialize in helping businesses just like yours establish affordable retirement plans that meet your needs and keep you compliant. You may avoid penalties as high as $500 per employee by acting now. Our team of seasoned professionals will guide you through the process step by step, making it easy for you to set up a 401k, a simple IRA, or another qualified retirement plan. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com for more information or shoot us an email at polarisadvice.com. We're here to help you provide your employees with the retirement benefits they deserve while safeguarding your business from potential fines. Don't let these changes catch you off guard. Contact Polaris Wealth Management today and let's work together to build a better retirement future for your employees and your business. Visit polarisadvice.com or email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street are not affiliated.
Hey, family meeting cousins. As you know, we've created a Patreon family meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the family meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. La 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 la. La 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 la. This is how we do it. La la la. This is how we do it. It's Friday night and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove.
My name is Minotti Jenkins, www.valorem.law.com. Welcome back to the family meeting.
Y'all don't know what it's like to have kidney bonitis, man. y'all don't have any idea. Yeah, I suffer in silence.
Oh, you poor boo-boo head.
No, I'm just saying, man. I don't need no Band-Aid or nothing. This ain't gonna help. Band-Aid ain't gonna help me now. No. What was that stuff that Grandma used to put on you? Mercurochrome? What was that stuff? You know what I'm talking about? It was for when you got cut. She put your grandma just let you bleed. Huh? No, that's that modern stuff. I'm gonna look it up for you. You're gonna know this stuff, man. You don't know this stuff, man. You gotta know these kind of things. How long you been black?
Oh. What do you mean how long I've been black? Yeah, the red stuff. The stuff that burns you.
Mercurochrome?
That's not what it was called. That's why I don't know what you're talking about.
How you know what it's not called but you don't know what it is?
Because I know it's not called that.
Oh, my God, my kidney bone. I need to give me something for this kidney bone, man.
Who else gives you kidney bonitis, by the way?
I think it's just you. I think
I feel judgment.
I bet you do.
The game is on. They're losing. They lost. Oh.
Yeah, UCLA's pretty good.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
They're champions.
Yeah. So, okay, let's get my man Norbert in here, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Norbert's out riding a bike or something today, right,
Hi, Norbert.
Hey, Norbert.
Uh-oh.
He might have fell off his bike.
Oops, no, I'm sorry. I accidentally muted you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Thanks for muting us.
It's a great day for riding. No, I accidentally push buttons a lot.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Should we talk about it some? You like pushing buttons? Is that a thing for you?
And what does that mean exactly?
What does that mean exactly? You like pushing buttons a lot. What does that mean?
I was a computer programmer for the last 30 years of my career.
Ting. Okay, I get it. That's comedy.
And I studied a lot of data, which brings up my topic of the elections are not fixed. And the first caller who talked about some old 1980s data set from Minnesota, Biden won. So how does this old data set affect Biden winning? Make Biden? Did Biden cheat in Minnesota? Or I mean, I don't get that, and it doesn't make much sense because voters change, and you can't compare the data from the 80s to today, and there's a lot more people voting nowadays than there was in the 80s, and it's a totally different situation. And it's strange to me that if Democrats win, the election was okay. If Democrats lose, it was fixed. And I don't agree with that.
Well, it kind of goes both ways, right?
I think it was the opposite.
It kind of goes both ways. Both sides do that, don't they?
No.
Well, both sides try to get voters to turn out and do whatever they can to get voters to turn out. And on Election Day, the processes are controlled and accurate, and the votes are all counted after the election. Votes are not counted before the election. Mm-hmm. The ballots are validated before the election. They validate your signature, and they validate your signature, your name, and et cetera. But they're not gonna count it until after the election day, or after the election is over.
I'm in the party where I think that he may have tried to cheat, but I think he's 100% reflective of who the country is. I have no reason to believe he didn't win.
You're absolutely right, because I know there's a couple weeks ago a guy from Green Bay called saying there was comparing Green Bay data from this year to that year to whatever year. I know people are racist in Green Bay, and I know that they're not going to vote for a black woman. I have former friends in Green Bay who will ask me a racist question, thinking that because I'm white, I'm going to be okay with it. I say goodbye. The white people in those rural areas are voting for Republicans, and to me, I'm more focused on DuPage County, Naperville, and Illinois, and I'm focused local. I'm going to do whatever I can to get more voters to turn out, especially women, because women have changed the dynamic in Illinois. They're turning out, and they're in charge. So I'm happy the way we're going here. There practically is no Democrats in northern Wisconsin. There practically is no Democrats in Minnesota. Should we change our values to try to get them to be decent people? I don't think so.
Yeah, the biggest block of voters are the people who don't show up. Mm-hmm. And the question is, who can win them out? Who can get them out?
And we flipped to DuPage County. I just won my election to be a precinct committeeman.
Congratulations.
It wasn't fixed. It wasn't fixed, and I'm attending meetings and doing everything I can to get people turned out and get people fired up here in DuPage County.
So, in your opinion, what turns people out? I said that wrong, didn't I?
In DuPage County, I know that the threats to our freedoms have got people turned out, got more people coming out.
As a candidate, though, I can tell you, Norbert, what gets the people out is you go door to door, make some calls.
Yes.
That's what gets people out. People are impressed by the fact that a candidate is actually coming to their door to explain why they should be voted for.
Yeah, I've seen the opposite too, though. I've seen people tell me that they're going to vote, and then I find out they didn't.
Well, but you'll never know unless you do it, right? That's always a risk.
You have to talk to. We have to talk to people, and we have to go out and hit the pavement and talk to people.
Yeah, but what turns the non-voters out? What makes them motivated to come out?
Mostly, it's their personal. The thing that turns them out the most is their personal finances, their personal what's going on around them. Like these gas prices now are going to be a huge problem if they stay. It's affecting the whole economy of the whole world. So the economics is what drives it more than anything else.
I don't know, man, because the first time this orange imbecile ran, was that about money? Because things were going well then, weren't they?
I say they were well, but
it was sexism too.
Yeah, most people were saying the opposite. Most people were saying especially those rural voters, they're saying how terrible. Well, they in where I was born in Medford, Wisconsin, people get paid $7.25 an hour. And whose fault is that? Is that my fault because I moved away? I found something better in Chicago?
Well,
they're going to blame.
Doesn't cost much to live up there, does it?
They're going to blame their $7.25 an hour salary on me instead of them going out and making changes. They don't have unions where they work. They don't have politicians that'll stand up for them. They have politicians that do the opposite. They have politicians that throw them under the bus, and yet they turn around and vote for them. Well, they primarily watch Fox News, so they're not getting good information. But the idea that they have to the idea that we have to try to convince them to be decent people, I think it's a waste of our time.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree with you more.
I think I have to be focused on here in my community and jumping. When somebody needs help, I want to be there to help them. And we've got that attitude in Lisle Township and in DuPage County that we're here to help people. And I think if Democrats could come back in rural areas, it would be good. But they're very, very weak.
Yeah. No, but I appreciate your contribution, man. Thank you for running. Thank you for getting involved. We appreciate you, man.
Congratulations.
Love you back,
man. Have a good night and great show.
You
Thanks
too.
again. Take care, man. Take care. It's my favorite Norbert in the whole wide world.
As opposed to Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, it's a different Norbert.
I know.
Yeah. It's the black Norbert.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this is the other Norbert.
Okay.
That's what it looks like to get involved, right?
Yeah.
Precinct captain, and get out and do the thing, and be that person committed to being that person that steps in the breach when somebody needs help.
Agreed.
You got to admire that.
Oh, for sure. I admire anybody who decides that they want to run for office for the people.
Yeah, get involved.
Yep.
I mean, run for office too. I mean, that's, and I'm not just saying run for president, Senate, and Congress. Run for precinct captain.
It's those little bitty ones that help to make a difference.
Yeah, run for that.
And if you're just starting, I always advise people that's where you start.
Yeah. Is there such thing as a dog catcher anymore?
I don't know. I've never seen it on a ballot, so
Pest
probably
control
not. No.
Or animal control?
Maybe we just don't live in an area where
it's not Mayberry.
That's a thing. Yeah.
Goober he's the dog catcher now. He got fired by the filling station. It's the filling station.
Filling station.
Yeah. He got fired.
You sound as old as me.
No, I'm not. Speaking of old, it was Rich's birthday on Friday. Yeah.
Did I miss his birthday?
I think you did.
This past
you're
Friday?
the most terrible person in the whole wide world for
I'm an
that.
awful human
Awful.
being.
You're just awful. Why don't you go away
Richard
forever
Chew,
and ever?
happy belated birthday. You know I love you.
I got my ass up and called in the show, too, to tell him happy birthday.
Oh, my God.
I did.
Oh, man.
And I reminded him, like I do every year, that he looks every second of his age.
He does not.
Every second
you
of his
would not
age.
know he was that age.
I
Richard
reminded
Chew,
him.
I'm sorry.
Now, he's out. He can't hear. He's out in Michigan
He
playing
might
grab
be.
ass for the end of the day.
He can't listen to the show in Michigan?
Why you got your head cocked to the side like that?
Because why you say that?
Why you got an attitude like this? He's out there playing grab ass with Ann. He ain't listening to us, man. It's his birthday.
Well, you're right about that.
She made carrot cake,
and it's
too?
Easter. She made carrot cake.
Are you kidding?
You listened to the show? I was at work, so I couldn't listen to it.
No, I didn't listen to the show. I just called in.
How do you know she made carrot cake?
He called me later and told me.
Oh. And where's the carrot cake? Is there any left over?
No, you know what? I take that back. She didn't make it. She bought it. He said, but she bought 3 giant slices of it for him. And he was eating one every day.
Ooh.
Oh, he's going to be Big Booty Chew. That's what he's going to Big Booty Chew. When y'all listen on Monday, when y'all listen on Monday, watch for this. Hey, hey, hey.
Happy birthday, my other brother from another mother.
If you listen to Chew's Views on Monday, make sure you wish him a belated happy birthday.
Gosh. I don't know why that's not on my calendar.
And I hope he gets up with all that eating and stuff. You never know. That's what happens, right?
Happy belated birthday, Richard Chew.
Big Booty Chew. It's Big Booty Chew. I tell you, man.
I like that nickname, though.
Big Booty Chew.
Big Booty Chew.
We should call him on Monday and say, hey, I want to speak to Big Booty Chew.
Big Booty Chew.
You know that carrot cake, man. Big Booty Chew. What up? Big Booty Chew? Yeah. Yeah, I just, because I have kidney bone-itis. So
Whatever, man, whatever.
All right, y'all, that's all the time we have. I want to thank you for yours. Hey, man, be sure to tune in to the family meeting every Sunday at 4. I am your host. Oh, that's Michelle. She does news.
Yep.
And that's the porn star in there, Bobby Longstroke.
Devin!
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.